If your legs feel weaker, it's not just aging. It could be a vitamin deficiency while you sleep. You deserve to know the truth. Many seniors are told their leg pain, nighttime cramps, or slow balance is simply part of getting older. But that's not the full story. The real problem? Your body may be missing 3 essential vitamins, and when you take them, matters more than you think. In fact, if you take these specific nutrients before bed, your muscles and nerves finally get the tools they need to rebuild while you sleep. No extreme workouts, no new medications, just simple, natural support, timed right. If your legs feel stiff in the morning, if getting up from a chair feels harder than it used to, if you're waking up at night from cramps or twitching, your body might be quietly calling for help. Let's talk about how to give it that help, starting tonight. Before we dive in, share with us in the comments. How old are you, and what vitamins, if any, are part of your nightly routine? We read every comment and would love to hear from you. And if you find value in tips made just for your age and stage of life, please subscribe to Health 365. We're building a community where seniors can grow stronger together. One step, one night at a time. Let's start with something simple, but powerful. If your legs feel numb, weak, or just not as steady as they used to be, there's a good chance your body is running low on vitamin B12. Now, I know you've probably heard of B12 before. Maybe it's listed somewhere on your multivitamin bottle, or you remember your doctor mentioning it in passing. But what most seniors don't realize is that B12 plays a direct role in how your legs move, feel, and stay strong. B12 is like the power line between your brain and your muscles. It keeps your nerves communicating, your balance intact, and your legs responsive. But here's the problem. After 60, your body struggles to absorb it. Even if you're eating eggs, fish, or meat regularly, your stomach may not be pulling the B12 out of those foods like it used to. That's because as we age, we naturally produce less stomach acid, the very thing needed to unlock B12 from protein. The result? A slow, silent deficiency that sneaks up on you. It often starts with a little tingling in your toes, or maybe a stiffness in your calves when you stand up. Over time, the signals between your brain and your legs weaken. You might feel like your steps are unsure, or that your knees give out for no clear reason. And the science backs this up. A major study published in Neurology tracked over 2,500 seniors and found that those with low B12 levels were 3 times more likely to have walking difficulties and had a 60% higher risk of falling. But here's the good news. This is fixable, and fast. When B12 levels are restored, seniors often notice stronger leg control, less nighttime twitching, better coordination, and even deeper sleep. Why? Because your nervous system does most of its repair work at night. And if B12 is available in your bloodstream while you sleep, your body can finally rebuild those damaged connections. The best way to take it? Use methylcobalamin, the most active form, and choose a sublingual tablet, one that dissolves under your tongue. That way, it bypasses your gut and goes straight into your blood. Just let it melt under your tongue about 30 minutes before bed. Most people start with 1,000 micrograms per night, and within 10-14 days, many notice real improvements. In one case, a senior who could barely walk for 10 minutes regained full mobility after just 6 weeks of daily B12. So if you feel numbness, twitching, or just a little unsteady on your feet, don't chalk it up to aging. It might just be your nerves asking for B12. And giving it to them, at the right time, can make all the difference. Let's move on to the second vitamin, one that works deep inside your muscles to build strength while you sleep. Now let's talk about vitamin D3, the one most people think is just for bones, but it's actually one of the strongest allies your legs have, especially after 60. You might already know that D3 is called the sunshine vitamin. And yes, it helps your body absorb calcium and keep your bones strong. But here's what many seniors don't realize. Vitamin D3 also plays a direct role in how your muscles repair and grow, especially your legs. After 60, your muscles don't bounce back the way they used to. A simple walk around the house or trip to the store might leave you feeling sore or tired. That's not weakness. That's your body asking for help. And D3 is one of the key things it's missing. The problem is, most seniors just don't get enough of it. Even if you go outside every day, your skin produces up to 75% less vitamin D3 compared to when you were younger. That means sunshine alone often isn't enough, especially if you're spending more time indoors or wearing sunscreen. What happens when you're low on D3? Your muscles struggle to rebuild. You might notice your thighs thinning out, your balance slipping, or your knees feeling less stable. This is how sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle, quietly creeps in. And the legs are often the first to feel it. But here's the hopeful part. When you give your body D3 at night, right before bed, it syncs with your natural repair cycle. That's when your body releases growth hormone, calms inflammation, and starts rebuilding the muscle fibers you used during the day. Taking D3 in the evening helps it get right to work while you rest. One study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that seniors who supplemented with D3 at bedtime had 19% stronger legs and 34% fewer falls after just 3 months. That's real change, without adding more effort to your day. D3 also helps soothe the inflammation inside your muscles that can cause deep leg aches, especially at night. If your calves burn or your thighs feel tight after walking, this could be why. To get results, most seniors do well with 2,000 to 4,000 IU per night, but always check your levels if you're unsure. And because D3 is fat-soluble, it works best when taken with a little healthy fat, like a spoonful of almond butter, a few nuts, or a slice of avocado. And no, D3 won't keep you up at night. In fact, some studies suggest it may improve sleep quality by helping regulate your nervous system and reducing nighttime cramps. Next, we'll explore the final, and most overlooked, vitamin that helps guide calcium into your bones and out of your joints, making your legs feel stronger and lighter again. It's called vitamin K2, and no, it's not the same as K1, the one found in leafy greens. K2 works on a deeper level, and it does something remarkable. It tells calcium where to go. You see, as we get older, calcium doesn't always end up where it should. Instead of going into our bones to make them stronger, it sometimes gets misdirected, ending up in our joints, our blood vessels, and even soft tissues. That's when things start to feel wrong. Your knees might creak. Your calves might feel stiff. Your legs feel heavier than they should. This misplaced calcium is more common than most people realize, and without enough K2 to guide it, your body can't keep things in balance. But here's the good news. When you start getting enough K2, especially at bedtime, everything starts to change. This quiet little vitamin activates a special protein called osteocalcin, which helps pull calcium into your bones, not your joints. It also works directly inside your muscles, helping them restore strength and function, especially while you sleep. In fact, a study published in Nutrients showed that older adults who took K2 daily experienced a 21% boost in quadriceps strength and 31% better standing balance in just 8 weeks. And those who took it at night saw the most powerful benefits. But that's not all. K2 also improves how your muscles use sugar for energy, A big deal if you're dealing with prediabetes, fatigue, or slow recovery after walking or chores. It even helps with muscle memory, so your legs can remember how to move confidently again. The form you'll want is called MK7. It lasts longer in the body and works best when taken alongside vitamin D3. Think of them like partners. D3 pulls calcium into your bloodstream, and K2 tells it where to land. Sadly, K2 isn't easy to get from food. It's found mainly in fermented foods like natto or aged cheeses, things most of us don't eat regularly. That's why a gentle daily supplement is often the best way to go. So if your legs feel tight, your knees complain more than they used to, or your balance just isn't what it once was, it might not be your age. It might be where your calcium is going. And K2 is the quiet guide that can help lead it back home. Let's move on to how you can take these vitamins the right way, at the right time, starting tonight. Now that you know the 3 key vitamins, B12, D3, and K2, let's talk about how to take them the right way, at the right time, starting tonight. First up, vitamin B12. As we age, digestion slows down, especially when it comes to absorbing nutrients like B12. That's why the best form for seniors is methylcobalamin, and even better if it's sublingual, the kind that dissolves under your tongue. No swallowing, no digestion required. Just place it under your tongue about 30 minutes before bed and let it melt on its own. If possible, do this on an empty stomach, or at least 2 hours after dinner, so nothing interferes with absorption. Start with 1,000 micrograms each night and watch how your legs, balance, and even your sleep begin to respond over the coming weeks. Next is vitamin D3, your muscle repair vitamin. You'll want the natural form called cholecalciferol, usually found in soft gels or capsules. Take between 2,000 to 4,000 IU per night, but check with your doctor if you're unsure about your current levels. The key with D3 is pairing it with a little healthy fat to boost absorption. Just a spoonful of almond butter, a handful of nuts, or a small piece of cheese is enough. Take your D3 about 20-30 minutes before bed, ideally around the same time as B12. Don't worry, D3 won't affect your sleep. In fact, many seniors report fewer nighttime cramps and deeper rest when taking it consistently at night. Now let's add the final piece, vitamin K2, specifically the MK7 form. This is the version that stays in your system longer and works hand in hand with D3. Without K2, calcium brought in by D3 may end up in the wrong places, like your joints or arteries. Take 100-200 micrograms of MK7s at the same time as your D3. You don't need a full meal, just that small, fat-based snack is enough for both. This simple pairing, D3 and K2 before bed, gives your muscles and bones the best chance to recover and rebuild while you sleep. To keep it easy, set up a small bedtime tray, a glass of water, your 3 vitamins, maybe a warm cup of herbal tea. Place it where you brush your teeth or wind down for the night, so it becomes a habit, not a chore. This routine doesn't take much, but done every night with care and consistency, it can help restore your leg strength, improve your balance, and give your body what it's quietly been asking for: the right nutrients, at the right time, to heal while you rest. Now, let's look at a few simple things you can do during the day to make these vitamins work even better at night. Taking your vitamins before bed is powerful, but a few small habits during the day can help them work even better at night. First, let's talk about hydration. Most seniors don't drink enough water, especially in the second half of the day. And when your body's even slightly dehydrated, it affects everything. Blood gets thicker, circulation slows, and nutrients like B12, D3, and K2 have a harder time reaching your muscles and nerves. That tired, heavy feeling in your legs? It might be from dry cells struggling to function. But the fix is simple. You don't need to drink gallons. Just sip water regularly throughout the day. About 1 glass every 90 minutes while you're awake. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber if plain water doesn't appeal to you. And about an hour before bed, slow it down so you're not waking up to use the bathroom. This steady hydration helps your vitamins actually reach the places where healing happens. Next, pay attention to what you eat for dinner and when. If your evening meal is heavy in starch, sugar, or processed foods, your body spends the night focused on digestion instead of recovery. That means slower muscle repair and more inflammation in the legs. Instead, aim for a light dinner at least 2 hours before bedtime. Think. A small portion of protein like boiled eggs or grilled chicken, plus some steamed vegetables or leafy greens. This gives your body time to process the meal and prepares it to absorb your vitamins more efficiently when it's time to rest. You'll likely notice better sleep and less stiffness in your legs come morning. Finally, don't underestimate the power of gentle movement before bed. Just 3 to 5 minutes of leg activity helps boost circulation and signals your muscles that it's time to recover. You don't need equipment or a workout routine. Try 10 slow heel raises, a few ankle circles, or even seated leg lifts while you're brushing your teeth or watching TV. Research shows that light leg movements before sleep increase blood flow by over 20%, helping vitamins like B12, D3, and K2 reach deep into your leg muscles and nerves where they're needed most. Seniors who do this report less cramping, better balance, and more morning energy in as little as 10 days. So here's your evening rhythm. Hydrate during the day, eat light at dinner, move your legs gently before bed, and take your vitamins like clockwork. These are small, quiet habits, but together they create the perfect environment for your body to repair, rebuild, and wake up stronger, one night at a time. In the final section, let's quickly bring it all together so you can take confident steps forward, starting tonight. You don't need more pills, more guesswork, or more frustration. What your legs truly need, starting tonight, is B12 to reconnect your nerves, D3 to rebuild your muscles, and K2 to guide calcium where it belongs. These aren't miracle cures. They're the simple, natural tools your body has been waiting for. Combined with a light dinner, steady hydration, and a few minutes of leg movement before bed, this gentle routine can help you wake up stronger, steadier, and more confident, one night at a time. So now, we'd love to hear from you. Do you take any of these vitamins before bed? Or are you planning to start tonight? Drop a comment below. We read every single one and always try to respond with helpful thoughts. If this video gave you hope or helped you understand your body a little better, please give it a like, share it with someone you care about, and don't forget to subscribe to Health 365. We're here to support you with real health tips made just for you, not for the headlines, but for your life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.